For those who don't know me, my name is Joanne Brittles and I am a Global Expansion Team member for Herbalife. So I've actually used these products for the past 11 years, but I've only been serious about the business side of things for the past 4 years. And that is purely down to my upline, Sarah Griffiths, who was very, very consistent in her messaging me. But I was very, very consistent in ghosting her until one day when I realised that I needed an extra income. So, I am going to deliver to you this afternoon the ambassador meeting. It is an important part of the pathway. But why have I been picked to deliver this section? Okay, so 6 months after I opened my club, I was stuck at this part of the pathway. I was what we have been found to be known, it's called, a bit constipated. Okay, so at this point, my mindset plummeted. I found it really, really overwhelming. My club was absolutely chocker. I had no problem inviting people in, but it was turning into a retail club, not a profitable royalty club, because I wasn't getting this section right. But I'm going to tell you about that in a minute. Firstly, I'm going to tell you a little bit about my journey. So like I said, I've used the products on and off for 11 years. I got a great product result at the beginning, and then life threw me a huge curveball, and I lost my dad. But I lost my way then. And I found that I ate my way through the grieving period. So my background is in the nail and beauty industry. I've actually got my own nail and beauty salon. So I was fueling myself with tea and coffee throughout the day. And I was eating the majority of my calories at the night. I had no energy and I felt rubbish, to be honest. My work tunics were very tight. So when we went into lockdown, it gave me the opportunity to focus back on myself. And I came out and I had a little bit of a result. But Sarah invited me to Grassendale Nutrition for a free wellness evaluation. I instantly fell in love with the place. I loved the energy. I loved the accountability that Club gave me, because I needed that. I need to check in with somebody on a consistent basis. So I became a club member. And after my 10-visit review, I became a trainee coach there. Then I went to my first event, which was Winter Spec 2021. And I listened to Anne-Marie Duffy telling her story on stage. Now, something she said resonated with me. And I thought, you know, if Anne-Marie can do that, open a club, well, why can't I? I had the space. Well, a corridor in the back of my salon. Didn't need a big space. It is exactly 5'8" wide, because I can lie completely across it, head touching one and feet touching the other side. And that's where I was going to open my club. I came back from there and I set a plan in place to start my 6 weeks pre-launch with Claire. And I opened Witness Nutrition on the 20th of January with 20 club members and 1 trainee coach. Well, a very part-time and a quite sceptical-ish trainee coach at that point. Now, when I was building my club, I had to build it online. I lived a distance away from Grassendale, so like you've heard Zoe and Becky, I had to travel to get to my visits and to do my shifts in club. So I built the club online, and that's when I opened it. Now, I knew that this was going to be hard work, because I was still working full-time in my salon. So I worked the club 7 till 11, and then I had from 12 till 6, 7, 8, 9 o'clock at night, I worked in my salon. I had a 1-hour window where I was going to invite people in. I knew that that's the only time I had. So I set to work. I knew where I wanted to be, and I knew that 5 new customers every single week was going to get me there. I would go into outside supermarkets, I would be on the high street, and I would stand outside the club with the banner. Now, I'm just going to deviate a little bit here, because one day when I was stood outside the club with the banner, and I used to run up to people at traffic lights as well at this point, because we're on a set of traffic lights, a little lady walked past, and her name was Lillian. Can Lillian stand up, because she's in this room right now? She's over there. Lillian was a lady who I'd stopped and asked her, would she like a free wellness evaluation? Now, I did prejudge a little bit here, because I didn't think she'd message me, but she did. And she joined club, and she is here as an ambassador who is going to hit a 50% discount because she has done her referrals. Well done, Lillian. At my time when I was filling the funnel and I was getting all these club members in through inviting, I hit a little bit of a roadblock. And it was when I was getting to this point of the pathway that I'm going to talk to you about. I had no problem inviting people in, but then I started getting overwhelmed because I wasn't pulling them through the pathway. So make sure you've got your pens and papers ready, guys, because this is how my club is going at the moment. I have qualified for my first vacation. We have got 81 active club members and average 34 visits a day. I have got 1 junior partner and 3 clubs in my organisation. I have hit consistent 10k volumes for over 12 months. I'm in the 8k plus earning bracket and I'm popping supervisors. The 3 clubs in the organisation, big shout out to the girls and all my team. I've got a junior partner who is in the 6-week pre-launch, ready to open her club in May, and I have got a junior partner waiting to be promoted at the end of this month. My vision for the next 5 years is to open 10 frontline, profitable, budget breakfast nutrition clubs. And I'm going to do it because I'm developing leaders. Okay, guys, so we have seen some incredible learnings from our other coaches on here. We have seen Anne-Marie do the online wellness evaluation, and we've seen Becky and Chris go through the 2-week visit review. Okay, so they've done an incredible section on role-playing the review, and touched on inviting to the ambassador meeting. Now, when they done that, that really inspired me, seeing a role-play. Previously, when I've seen trainings, Grace Tierney done one, and that inspired me so much. Who loved the role-play? Okay, so why do we actually invite people to the ambassador? Because we want to help club members get to 25% all the way up to 50%. Because the more products they buy when they've got more discount, the better the results they'll be and the more referrals they will get. We want to help club members find out about earning some cash back too. Just by simply referring, it's that simple, yeah? And we want our club members to hear about the opportunity about earning extra income, maybe part-time or full-time. And we want them to maybe join the mentorship, trainee coach mentorship programme. Okay, so we're just going to recap how to invite to an ambassador meeting. You've seen Becky go through the checklist. Okay? Take a screenshot of this, because it is a little reminder, if you didn't get it before, of how we invite when we're doing our 2-week review. So, as part of your next steps, so we know how to work with you moving forward, we want to pop you on our ambassador call. It's on a Monday or a Thursday at 8:30 p.m. Which one suits you? And smile. Wait. Fab. I'll book it in. I'll send you an invite to the Zoom link. You just need your mic. You don't need your mic on, and just listen in, and then we'll have a chat. Okay? Make sure you are being a professional. Can you book them in your diary? This is a step that I didn't quite get the hang of here, guys. Yeah? So learn from my mistakes, because I've learned from them. Book them in your diary. Send out the link an hour before, because this was a massive game changer for me. I became a professional at this. Be proactive and take the responsibility. It's your job to get people on that call. So, jumped ahead. Hang on, my clicker's gone haywire. So after you've booked them in, make sure that you are following up. You've already told them that you're going to follow up on the call. Make sure you do that action. Now you're looking at here thinking, why is there a potato on the screen? So I was listening to Grace Tierney delivering this section at Masterclass, and she used a hot potato. So if you've got a hot potato in your hand, you want to get it out your hand really quickly, don't you? So this is how we're dealing with the follow-up call after the ambassador. Within 10 minutes, it's important that you make that connection with your customer again. We want to know how we're going to work going forward with them. It shows you care. So, yet again, we've got a script for you. Hey Mary, how did you find the call? What did you like best about the call? And which option would you like more information on? But who actually inspired you to get on Herbalife products? Now, you send this as a text or a voice note, whichever suits you. Take a screenshot of it. Yeah? We want to know who inspired you on that call, because we want to keep that lineage going so we know who to sign you up underneath. Now, the picture in the white box, this is actually a photo that we send out to give them the options A, B, C or D. So make sure you send that along with your message. Now, what you're going to do if your customer wants help getting 2 referrals, well, we plug them into our weekly quick start call. Now, you all should be doing a weekly quick start call. And you can see this presentation being given on myherbalife.com, and there will be one put into the UK Telegram channel on Monday also. We invite to the quick start call exactly the same way. We've got a script for everything. It's all laid out. It's easy peasy. It's the same. They need help with the referrals. That's great. Let's get step is to get you onto our quick start call. This was going to show you ways how to help get your first 2 referrals. It's on a Tuesday or a Sunday at 8:30 p.m. Which one suits you best? The same process. Get it in your diary. Be the professional. And then at the end of the quick start call, this is the action that we send out to our customers now, or our trainee coaches. We haven't got time to go over this now, but watch the videos in myherbalife.com and you'll see how it's done. Now, I've got a question. Who do ambassadors order for? We want to clarify this. Ambassadors only order for themselves or the people who eat out of their purse in their house. They do not order for referrals that they've given unless they want to join our trainee coach programme. This needs to be said to your ambassadors at the point that you are helping them create their account. It is very, very important. Yet another lesson that I have learned as I've seen one of my ambassadors was offering to order products for somebody that they'd referred. I soon nipped it in the bud and corrected it, and going forward, this is a key point that I will make. So, I'm just going to recap my top tips, okay? Use the 10 visit review checklist to invite for the ambassador meeting. It's a script, it's there for you, it's easy, done. Be organised. Make sure you are the professional and have got your diary ready to book them in. Send out that link on the day of the call and remind them an hour before. Follow up within 10 minutes of finishing the call. Be the hot potato, remember what Grace used. And if your member doesn't go on the call the first time round, it's fine. Just redirect them back along the pathway, and when they have the next 10-visit review or the 2-week review, plug them back into the call. And your next step is to invite people onto your quick start call. We want to help them get the referrals. And go onto myherbalife.com and watch all the videos, because not everybody's aware that every single step of this pathway is on there in video form for you to watch. Thank you all. I hope you've took loads of notes and enjoy the rest of your day.